beautiful day. I'm going to go over my spread here too, which the full reading will be available tonight at midnight. Right now, if you are a paid subscriber, it's available. Please subscribers, tonight at midnight, it should be sent to your mailbox ready to go, or at least unlocked as available. I'll set this here for a moment while I take some medicine. Puff, puff, pass. I did see that. I did see that there's like a lot of rain for in general tomorrow. Just not enough. Give me more. Bring it more. Spell next to me, fall down. I still have some. Oh, that's come on. 10. Bye bye. This good thing is it's like a really dull knife. Just knocks the pieces loose. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Pretty. All right. So I want to go over this a little bit. I'm excited. Tomorrow, Saturday, June 14th, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So we start off with somebody who thinks everything is going their way, only for everything to just fall apart. This is one of the reasons why I think it's going to be a sunny, beautiful, perfect morning. And then, like, leading up to the time of the festivities, everything is going to just like, I'm excited. We have the Hierophant reversed at the top of the spread, which is interesting because it's also the card of the month in the same presentation. This is a rejection of authoritarian abusive power, a rejection of traditional systems that leave us oppressed, really. So that's beautiful. Followed by the sun, success, joy. Look at the red banner. This just feels very revolutionary. Just, beautiful. Pretty for us, not so much for him. King of Wands, this gave me like Gavin Newsom energy. This is somebody who's standing up to the authoritarian figurehead. Somebody who's like, nah, bro, get the fuck out of here. And if it's not Gavin Newsom, it's somebody with that kind of energy. Gavin Newsom, while I have my problems with you, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I am enjoying the taco showdown. It's fun. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Look at like gray, cloudy. This is giving me very much storm clouds in the afternoon, waste of money, just an investment down the drain, which the entire military parade, let's face it, is waste, fraud, and abuse. So this is a perfect representation of that. It fell. It when I was it just right there underneath the sun. Justice. Beautiful. Balance. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of emergency court thing, some kind of emergency judicial ruling. But justice is coming tomorrow because tomorrow, at the center of it all, it is Judgment Day. The central theme of the day is Judgment Day, a call to action. This is a beautiful representation of protests, the No Kings protests going on. This is a perfect representation. I'm thrilled with that. On the outside, all of the cards appear reversed because the Hanged Man hangs upside down. So when it is in the spread of all reversed cards, reversed Eight of Swords, reversed Devil, and reversed Eight of Pentacles, it gives the illusion that all of the outer cards are reversed, but they're not. This is a symbol of hope and enlightenment. But we start with, at the top of the deck, we start with the Eight of Swords reversed. This is going to be a release from the ties that bind you or that you thought were binding you. This means that once you took your blindfold off, you realize, oh shit, this is loose as fuck and I could have escaped whenever I wanted. Nobody was really here to stop me. Are you kidding me? This is that kind of realization of, oh fuck, I'm free. Now I'm here voluntarily and I'm learning. I'm experiencing. This is an awakening, an enlightenment. Again, an escape from evil, a breakaway from the chains that hold us down. The devil falls. And the people are so tired of working for nothing. We are tired of all of our money going to the oligarchy, when instead, you could be fixing the roads that you're about to demolish with your military parade for no fucking reason. You are allocating like $16-20 million just for road fixtures. Stop it. Fucking cancel the goddamn parade and get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. We don't need it. So I'm excited. Tomorrow's going to be fun. It's so beautiful. This is a beautiful spread. So this was specific to just like the day in general. So I am going to do a tarot reading for the actual No Kings protests and see kind of how that goes overall, what the energy of that is like. Before I do that, I'm going to take a quick second. Give my spirit guides one more little offering. And hold on just a moment. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I just had to grab a couple things and set some things up, share the live, stuff like that. Okay. So I am going to be doing a spell here before I do a card reading for the protest because we need to make it rain. We need to make it rain. These are my runes from yesterday's spell. Let's toss these back in here. We'll see what comes out. Hail, movement, gift of the gods, need, necessity, comfort and joy. What are you? I don't remember what you are. Let me get my cheat sheet. Where's my cheat sheet? Where's my cheat sheet? I have some thunder sounds going on in the background for a little manifestation music. I'm new to the runes. So I'm a chaos witch. I do things my own way. I don't follow rules. All right. Let's see. Yeah. This one is what the hell are you? Year, harvest, peace, and rewards. Ooh, okay, okay. Need, necessity, hardship, and delays, but we also have the gift, love, generosity, partnership, movement, transportation, more partnership. But one thing, this is the one that I got excited about because this was the first one that popped up. This one is hailstorm, loss, destruction, and change. Considering we're trying to manifest a storm, that makes me very happy. Okay. Oh, I'm going to carve this in my candle real quick, then light it, and then we are going to do a tarot reading for the protests. After that, I do my daily and weekly spreads, and then I'm open to any requests. I'm excited tomorrow. Beautiful. You don't understand it. Thank you all for joining me so much. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. So this is going to be a tarot spread for the protests for tomorrow, the No King's Day protests. Just going to give this a really good shuffle. Oh, hello. I didn't get my daily tarot reading out today. I'm so sorry. Shit be crazy. I got 2 kids. One's a baby. Usually I try to get a daily out, but at least I do these so that way I can refer back to them later on. So what is going on with the protest tomorrow? What should we expect? Okay. We're starting off, interestingly, we have one that fell down. The Page of Cups. This is playful. This is fun. This is new and exciting, colorful, flamboyant, very pride-esque. This is very much a surprise, a pleasant surprise. Underneath that, we have a little bit of uncertainty with trusting our intuition and just not sure what we really feel or if we're tapping into fear and anxiety instead of intuition and gut instinct. So keep that in mind and let yourself kind of enjoy that a bit. What else do we have? Ugh, I didn't take this like I normally do. What else do we have for the protest tomorrow? No kings in America protests. Because fuck that taco. Fuck that orange ass taco chicken bitch. I want it to rain on that military parade. Ooh, okay. So the Eight of Wands reversed at a standstill or slowdown. Um, a blockage. I'm feeling this is kind of, oh, is it the military that gets blocked? Is it the parade that gets blocked? Because that's what I was just talking about. Ooh, ooh, Queen of Pentacles, nurturing energy, very maternal. Oh, this is a good sign. This is kind of another indicator under the High Priestess of trusting your instincts. Hey, honey. I'm doing a tarot reading for the protest tomorrow. It's turning out pretty good. Oh my God. Get out here.
Uh, I'm dead or home tomorrow, so maybe they can probably.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. So that way I don't have to worry about it. I got my American flag to take with me to the protests.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. That could indicate some loss, some mourning, and being distracted by what's in front of you and not recognizing the cups standing behind you still. So be careful on getting too wrapped up and maybe, oh, this feels connected to the news. So, like, if the news is wearing you down, if there's so much news in front of you, unplug for a little bit, ignore it. Just do your protest or stay home and knit and do your thing and move on like any other day because staring at the news is going to give you anxiety out the wazoo and it's not going to solve anything. So, if you are staying home, don't wallow in 24/7 news cycles. That's not good for your mental psyche. I recommend everybody take like, you know, ooh. So we have the Fool. So this is new beginnings. Oh, this is so positive. This is exciting. This is fresh. And look what fell down in the center. The King of Pentacles reversed. A selfish king has fallen from his throne. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what are at the top, bottom, middle? So the top we have the Emperor, a strong figurehead. This aligns with the King of Wands that I pulled um, for the day, which you can read about that tonight at midnight. It will be available free for everybody. It is available right now for paid subscribers. If you are a paid subscriber, you get access to all of my readings immediately after they're posted. If you are a free subscriber, you get access to them at the time that everybody would get access. So anyway, so this is in line with the King of Wands, which pretty much gave me Gavin Newsom energy. It doesn't have to be Gavin Newsom, but I'm seeing a strong male figurehead, not Trump, because obviously if it were him, this would be reversed. He's the King of Pentacles reversed, for sure. This feels someone in Congress, someone, a governor maybe, but it is somebody who is strong and influential. In the middle of the deck, ooh, this is my 4 a.m. club card. The 4 a.m. club people, you know what that is. Those who don't, this is when all of us woke up in the middle of the night between 2 and 4 a.m. The day after the election and knew shit went down and shit was wrong. So I call this my 4 a.m. club card whenever it pops up. This is a release of those anxieties and worries and things that kept you up at night. Something good is happening tomorrow, everybody. I know people are freaking out about, oh my God, something bad's going to happen. I feel it. I feel it. And I'm feeling good, exciting, new energy, nothing negative. I mean, negativity happens every day, everywhere. You're not going to be able to avoid it. It's part of the balance of nature. People get hit in the head with rubber bullets. But at the same time, that flips off the positive side of the balance, which is really helpful when determining um, oh, this is reversed in my daily spread that you can read tonight. And this indicates we are working hard towards something that is worth it. All of this effort that we are putting in for the protests is worth it. We are not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, mom brain just hit me. Uh, Exploited. We are not going to be exploited for our labor anymore. And at the bottom of the deck, we also had this in my daily. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. That really made, look, there's justice. And then there's the Knight of Cups. Okay, I got really excited there. Whew. So, what's really cool, both of these cards were reversed, and they were the top and bottom card of the spread for the day for tomorrow. For this, which is the spread for the protests, the No Kings protests, we have them upright and back to back. That is phenomenal. I love that. That makes me so happy. Again, whether upright or reversed, this is kind of you are not as trapped as you think you are. All you have to do is open your eyes and realize that you are within walking distance of where you need to be. You are not trapped. We are not actively in a dictatorship as much as we fear we are. The fact of the matter is we do have rights, and the courts are proving that they are a check and balance on the government. It's just slow. And unfortunately, harm happens in between that slow process. Again, that's part of the balance of just nature. Bad shit happens, good shit happens. It's not right. Call your fucking representatives, 5calls.org, yell at them every goddamn day, make them hate their job. That is our job, is to make them hate their job if they're not going to do it right. I call RFK Jr.'s office every single day, 202-690-7000. You can call RFK Jr. and tell him every fucking day that he needs to resign because he knows nothing about what the fuck he's doing. It gives me life every day to tell him, this is your daily reminder to resign, you motherfucker. Because he never answers the goddamn phone, so you're just screaming out a voicemail anyway. Oh. No, but if he has even an iota of an idea that that's going on, I know it bothers him. So this is beautiful, and I am excited for this. This is going to be a gorgeous spread for tomorrow's protest. Let me get my booklet. I am going to read out of my Pot Tarot booklet because it is just one of my simplest, and I enjoy the imagery of it. So we're going to start with the Page of Cups. Well, that was unexpected. A fish in your cup. The Page of Cups has come to alert you to exciting and unexpected opportunities and possibilities, even if that simply comes in the form of new perspectives. Just do whatever is needed to maintain an open mind. Followed by the High Priestess reversed. The High Priestess is using her womanly wisdom to warn you that you might be about to take a wrong turn and listen to questionable advice rather than your own intuition. She may also be telling you that it's time to let a long-held secret out of the bag. Ooh, that'll be fun. I wonder what secrets are coming out tomorrow. Then we have the Eight of Wands. Did you ask the universe for patience? Because it is providing you with a great opportunity to practice it. Things have come to a standstill, and while there is lots to do, you simply can't rush the process. Focus on follow-through. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen always brings with her some seriously strong maternal energy, and this one's no exception. She symbolizes generosity, nurturing, security, and safety, and reminds us to take care of our home lives, including finances and material holdings. She's also no slouch when it comes to indicating fertility and other good things on the family front. This is giving me on the home front, there is good news, there is safety. I feel like tomorrow it will be safe. It will be, on the whole, a productive, safe, and secure experience for the majority. For the majority. That's what my intuition is telling me. The Five of Cups is a dark one indeed, symbolizing grief, loss, disappointment, or sadness. Perhaps you're going through a breakup or a fracture in an important relationship. Or are you dwelling in the past, staying stuck in the mud? It's time to let go of yesterday and all of its bad trips. Like I said, this is giving very much focusing too much on the news, focusing too much on things that you cannot control, things outside of your ability to manipulate, really. You cannot control what other people do, but you can control how you react to those things. Instead of wallowing in it, you can make phone calls. You can write your senators. You can go to protests. You can boycott. There are things that we can do to avoid getting stuck in that past. I love that we're going back to the very beginning with the Fool. Don't be, fool. This card is not an admonition of any sort. Rather, the Fool is all of us as we set out. Innocence, braving the unknown, taking a calculated risk on a new beginning, a leap of faith. There is plenty of reason for optimism and promise. I just love that the center of it all, of the No Kings protest, is a king that is fallen. This just warms my heart. King of Pentacles. In reversed presentation, the King of Pentacles is worried that you're not being a good steward of the coins in your piggy bank. A secure future requires you to be fiscally responsible. The King of Pentacles may also symbolize debt, either current or impending, that you should focus on whittling down so that the fruits of your labor are all yours to enjoy. Oh no, Mr. Taco, did you spend too much money on your military parade? Oh no, you won't be able to really do anything with it because it's going to wane? Oh, you spent so much money and now we're mad at you. It's too bad, so sad. Anyway. Next, we have the Emperor. And this one is the sativa bud. It's associations with power, action, and virility. We're talking maturity and wisdom, rulership and ambition. He's a welcome sign that things are looking up and he wants you to be fully present to experience it. Again, I'm giving this as somebody in power, but not like maybe a governor, maybe somebody in Congress. There is, in the beginning of the day, a strong male presence. All right. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. It's fair to say that negative thoughts are in danger of taking over. Sadness turns to despair, depression to despondency. Some of this is your own misperception, but it will take genuine work to find your way out. If you're patient with yourself and allow others in, you will find your way out. In my personal experience, this usually is a release of anxiety rather than an overwhelm, but other people in this book tend to see it as falling deeper into despair. So take that. That's really going to depend on context, I think. For some, it might be deeper in despair, but for me, that card has always meant in reverse presentation a release. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. So this is leading into the second half of the day for the protests here. Hard work and productivity pay off. The Eight of Pentacles reminds us that now is the time to harvest and enjoy the fruits of your own labor. Now is when you should be focusing on improving your skills. Sometimes the growth cycle can feel repetitive, but it's how mastery is achieved. If it feels like we're doing the same thing over and over again, it's because we are, but it's for a reason. And finally, the Eight of Swords. This is some advanced level couch lock, and it's not a good feeling. But know that it is just a feeling. It's self imposed, and you're not actually trapped. Get out of your own head and get your head out of your ass and connect with your higher consciousness for more clarity on what's actually what. So stop getting this aligns a lot with the Five of Cups, in my opinion. This aligns with wanting to either be too involved in the news and despair or too blinded and bound by everything. Like, oh my God, I can't do anything at all. So don't let these take over. Remember, these are mostly self imposed. And at the end of the day, everybody is upside down. Oh, that makes me so happy. All right. Next, I'm going to do my daily and my weekly spreads. So my daily cards, I just pull one card a day. And then my weekly, I pull 5 cards. Oh, I love that thunderstorm CD. Come on, let's make it rain. Ooh, before I forget. There we go. Frog's breath. God, I'm a fucking geek. No, I did the make it rain last time. This time I'm going to add thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning to rain on his parade. Absolutely, I can do that personal reading. Lightning to strike him down. Let's do this. Nice timing, Thunder. All right. Once I get my daily and weeklies out of the way, I'll be open to all those requests. Oh, and we have Call of Duty ASMR in the background.
Oh, when everything just freezes and then all of a sudden you're dead. Yeah, they're lagging the law.
Yeah.
They can't.
That's about that time of night. So this is the weekly spread for the 15th through the 21st. '15th through the 21st. What is going to happen? Basically, I just won 3 themes with the week. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Very passion, very energizing, very motivated. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles again. Who's wasting money? King of Cups. This is an emotionally mature and wise leader. Ooh. Okay, what is the first half of the week? The Knight of Cups reversed. Ooh, we have 2 knights. And then at the end of the week, we have the Two of Swords. We're making a choice. Okay. So basically, we have the start of the week. So, like, we have around Sunday the 15th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, roughly. That's like the roundabout energy. So, starting with the King of Cups, or the Knight of Cups, sorry. I was looking at the King of Cups here when I said that. Okay. The Knight of Cups reversed. Nothing wrong with being a romantic, but when you let your emotions run the show, things can get disappointing pretty quickly. Mood swings, jealousy, fear of commitment. This is a good time to take a step back and relax, perhaps with your own flower-filled bong. If you're reading my poem. I am stuttering tonight, damn. I could stop and eat that like that. I love the imagery in this one. Okay. The Knight of Wands, mind blown. The spirit of discovery pervades this knight's message. Everything intensifies, expands, and deepens. Bring as much enthusiasm and passion as you can to your endeavors. You're itching to move, whether that's a shift in consciousness or actual location. So at the beginning of the week, we have double knight energy. We're moving from the cups reverse, kind of that moodiness, to the Knight of Wands into the passion. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, hell yeah. You get to sleep in tomorrow with me. Yay.
Like our kids let us.
Like our kids let us sleep in. That was the joke I was about to make. Fuck. God damn it. You stole my joke. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry. You've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Beware being overly materialistic. Dare we say greedy. Remember, sharing and courtesy are at the heart of pop culture. Reversed, the Ace of Pentacles warns of bad financial decisions or risks. So take heed around Wednesday that you're not spending too much money on things you shouldn't. Then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the man, and we all know the value of a strong and sturdy, charismatic figure. He's mature and both rules the emotions and provides stability and balance. Is this the ideal romantic partner you seek? The partner you believe you could be? Regardless, he wants you to follow your heart and your intuition, whether it's in love or in life.
Was on the Battle Royale casual.
Is this? Oh man, is my thing not on?
It's
Nope. This whole time, my fucking microphone hasn't even been. Let me fix that. Switch out real quick. There we go. Hopefully, we'll bring down a little bit of that extra noise.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have the Two of Swords. This is both of our time at night, and we are tired. The long ass day. Kids are hard, man. Okay. The Two of Swords represents indecision in the face of two options, and the answer may be murky. Yes, it makes sense to step back and examine your options, but sometimes the only way out of a stalemate is to make a choice and move forward. So if you're feeling yourself stuck at the end of the week with making a choice, you're going to have to just bite the bullet and make one. Trust your intuition, folks. Trust your intuition. All right. So that's the energy for the week. Again, the 15th through the 21st. Happy Father's Day, by the way. Happy Father's Day is the Knight of Cups reversed. Next, we have the dailies, and then I'll be open to those personal requests. As long as my baby don't wake up. I don't know what she's doing. She might be going through a growth spurt.
I do. There were times where
So again, the dailies are for the 15th through the 21st, but they each get a card. Get back here. Rude. And I have small hands. That would be sweet. What the fuck? Oh my god, you got little chattery teeth. Heard that home? Is that one of the toys that Annie picked out?
Yeah.
Oh my god. 1 second here. Now I gotta show them. Because I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? Yeah.
I sat there and got a good slide, and I was running out of that.
Hello. Hello.
He first started playing in the background. We chat the whole shit with them.
Sorry, Alfred.
So my dad had all his TV that they found.
Oh yeah, my father-in-law loved the tip of the index finger.
Yep. My daughter is now almost 11 months old.
I know.
Yeah,
My father-in-law literally was cleaning a piece of equipment at work and then sliced off the tip of his finger and had to have the tip of it just fucking amputated. This man has the worst fucking luck at every job he's ever had. He's been run over. He's been like fucking poisoned. He's been chemical gas. And now he's cut off his finger. And he's had normal jobs. He's worked in construction and food service and dishwashing. It's not like he has like a really dangerous job. Oh my god. The day that he got out of his surgery, when he cut off his finger, I called him Nubby.
There you go.
I can get away with it.
Comment thing going on?
I'm the daughter-in-law. And they love me. Okay, so this is the dailies. Starting with the 15th, what is the card of the day on the 15th? Ooh. Where'd you flip? I saw it flip. Where'd you flip? Really? Come on. I saw you flip. You saw that. Y'all saw that, right? It flipped. Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. Okay. The 5 of Swords is on the 15th.
Yeah, dang.
So the 5 of Swords reversed is a reminder to move on from a battle after it's over. If you keep coming back with it and another thing, then shit's never going to get resolved. Tuesday or Monday the 16th?
My mortgage was only $1,400 a month out in Colorado, dude.
The Emperor or Empress reversed. Ooh. So this could be a lack, a neglectful energy, or it could be a very, very pissed off woman. Be careful, honey. On Monday the 16th, I might be pissed off. I don't know. The Empress is reversed. We'll see. What about Tuesday the 7th?
Yeah, they won't let you put it on.
We've got the Page of Pentacles. I don't know which way that was. I'm going to take it up. The Page of Pentacles for Tuesday the 17th is a new opportunity. Wednesday the 18th. Make it rain, make it thunder, make it lightning. Oh my God, too many. Jesus Christ. Ace of Cups. Ooh, your cup runneth over on Wednesday, the 18th. I wonder what kind of emotionally fulfilling event is happening that day. And then the 19th, Thursday.
Yes.
Ooh, the 18th is a half moon? Or a full? Half moon, looks like. Okay, anyway. Thursday, the 19th.
Text me. Email.
Oh, thank you for the subscribes. Thank you.
Well,
So this one is for Thursday, the 19th. Thursday, the 19th.
Yeah, well, we're
Oh, my 4 a.m. Club card is back on Thursday, the 19th. We have some anxieties keeping us up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Friday, the 20th.
They just got a recreation.
My husband's chatting with his Call of Duty buddies in the background there. Listen, please.
Chief House Office and have a little jar of this.
We should have some. We should have some of that. Friday the 20th.
Dude, the nuggets were the same. For an entire ounce of like
If I was on TikTok, I'd be getting strikes. Okay. 3 of Pentacles reversed. So on Friday the 20th, be mindful of teamwork. If you're having trouble working with other people, maybe take a step back and work solo for a little bit. Work on your communication skills, especially. I know on Friday we all are like ready to get the fuck out and go the fuck home. Well, not me. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm ready to get the fuck out of the house. But in general, just, try to work together. And Saturday the 21st, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Fun that is right next to the Knight or the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm gonna read out of my Nightmare Before Christmas to showcase that. Raya, when you get a chance, let me know which deck you want me to use. I have all of them ready.
Let's kill. Oh,
so starting with Sunday the 15th, the 5 of Swords.
Yay. Kill fine guts.
Okay. The 5 of Swords reversed represents the period after a battle when it's time to shake hands and move on. You've had a moment to settle your bets and cool off. Let bygones be bygones and move on with your head held high. Whichever I feel called to. Got it. The Empress reversed. The Empress is a maternal nurturing figure who enjoys self-indulgence and life's creature comforts. Reversed, are you being too hard on yourself? You may have been feeling self-critical lately, but beating yourself up about perceived failures and flaws won't help. Be patient and give yourself room to make mistakes. They're learning opportunities. That's Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, the Page of Pentacles.
Yes, I got on up here.
Here we go. Have you ever been struck with a great idea when you least expected it? Woken up with a brilliant new scheme or plan for success? The Page of Pentacles represents someone who's feeling a sudden burst of creativity and potentially lucrative inspiration. It's time to bring your brilliant new vision to life. Stay excited for this journey, but be cautious. You never know what surprises might be waiting for you.
A dibs is a dibs.
A dibs is a dibs is a dibs.
Huh.
Ace of Cups on Tuesday. Is that right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That.
Ace of Cups. You're feeling inspired, creative, intuitive. Someone special may be entering the picture soon. Whether this person ends up being a love interest or a great new friend, things are happening just as they should now. Stay curious, pay attention, and enjoy the moment. This is on Wednesday. I love that that creative energy is overflowing from the Page of Pentacles over to the Ace of Cups. Totally different arcana, and it's still a beautiful transition over. Next, we have the Nine of Swords. Hello and welcome. Hey. All right. Next, we have the Nine of Swords.
Well, you got the H2 Arjun. This is a fucking bad.
There we go. Nightmares, worries, fear. The Nine of Swords shows up when you're feeling dread. Muster your courage and face your fears. You might just find the clown with a terrified face is not as scary in the light of day. So this is a reminder that those things that are keeping you up at night probably aren't as bad as you're making them out to be. One thing that I learned in psychology is that dreams are often your mind at play because they want to make up a scenario that you can learn from. And the fact is, we learn from dreams just as well as we learn from real lived experiences. So when we are having nightmares, we are actually learning, our brain is learning how to react in that kind of situation. So if you have a dream about being eaten by a shark, your brain is learning how not to get eaten by a shark. Isn't that cool? So the Three of Pentacles reversed is on Friday. What? Who, me? Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? No, not me.
See,
Here, dude. Three of Pentacles.
oh, it's you.
There it is. So this is on Friday the 20th. Reversed, the Three of Pentacles represents an imbalance within a profession or financial collaboration. If you're working with others on a project, make sure everyone's doing their parts. Disaster strikes when things become inequitable. Prioritizing teamwork will get you where you want to go. So again, teamwork, and if you cannot work well in teams, take a step back and regroup later. And finally, at the end of the week, on Saturday the 21st, there's stuff on my calendar for that day. Saturday the 21st is the Knight of Pentacles. Listless, lost, and lacking motivation, the Knight of Pentacles reversed represents someone who's lost insight of their goals and needs to rediscover their spark. If you've been isolating yourself lately, it's time to collaborate with others. Accountability and teamwork will help you find your groove again. Aw, the groove that I lost, honey, is back. You threw off my groove and it's back, according to my Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Never mind, I made a dumb joke that's funny to my Substackers, maybe. I don't know.
Got me lost.
Well, you're paying attention to your game, not me. All right. So that's fun. So this is talking about isolating yourself and coming back afterwards. That's funny because I just said if you're having trouble working in teams, to take a step back and work independently. And then it looks like on Sunday or on Saturday the 21st, that'll be easier than on Friday the 20th.
One shooting you in the back and one shooting you in the.
Okay. Rhea, I will get your reading done next. I'm going to mute for a second so that I can enjoy some very loud medicine and coughing without coughing into your guys' ear and make you like Cheryl on Archer go, my earballs. So half of my personality is TB quotes. I'm sorry. Rhea, the pot deck is speaking to me. And remind me again of your question, because in the chat feature it just kind of like disappears on me.
Yeah, right.
All right.
All right, when you got.
I'm going to leave this for just a second and go from there.
This way.
Okay, sorry about that. Ooh, I just didn't want to cough in your ears. Okay, so just a general personal reading for the week or month. How about for the next 30 days? How does that sound? That sounds good.
I started one. I brought up the hill. We'll say.
Woof. Sorry about that. Snuck up on me. So, Rhea, this is for you for the next 30 days. I love the way these cards shuffle. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's shuffle here. Rhea, for the next 30 days. Queen of Buds. Haha. So this was actually in the protest spread. This is the Queen of Pentacles, the very nurturing energy. So very motherly, very connected with female empowerment, female connection, maybe a grandmother connection or an aunt, but it's very feminine, very nurturing. Ooh, okay. Delayed successes. So you might be feeling off, like things aren't happening the way that they should or as quickly as they should, but they are still going to happen. That's what's really exciting. You do have some good things coming. They just might not be happening in the next 30 days. Or they might be happening at the end of the 30 days.
We bought him back because he was able to buy it back.
Okay. The 10 of Pipes reversed is, again, that recovery. Things can't get worse, so they're about to get better. Past, present, and future. Past, top of the deck. We have the 3 of Joints reversed. This is feeling stuck and unable to go anywhere, do anything, just literally stuck on the shore while everyone else around you branches out and gets to explore and do their thing.
Good shit.
Present, middle of the deck. We have the Magician. You have the power to do whatever you want, to do whatever you need. And it's becoming more and more obvious to you that all of the tools are right there for you. And at the end, we have the 9 of Joints. So this is like the 9 of Wands. And this is a beautiful card representing getting everything that you need. It's very passionate, very energetic. So I'll read you this real quick. Sorry, my stupid microphone wasn't positioned well. Okay. Come here. Here we go.
Well, he ran towards all
The Queen brings with her some seriously strong maternal energy. This one's no exception. She symbolizes generosity, nurturing, security, safety, reminds us to take care of our home lives, including finances and maternal holdings. No slouch when it comes to indicating fertility, other good things on the family front. But it's the family, it is the feminine empowerment, it is the family connection that I'm getting with this card. And that's underscored by the past of feeling stuck. You have somebody who's here holding your hand and helping guide you through that feeling and coming into your own power. And it could be multiple people, not just one. It could be so many different people, so many different women in your life.
Why is this so much more accurate?
So that's underscored by the 3 of joints reversed. Your fear of obstacles is understandable. After all, poor communication and misunderstanding have led to projects or relationships suffering in the past. Slow down and take things as they come. And these will be minor challenges that won't divert you from your bigger spiritual or creative journey. Next, we have the 4 of joints. So 3, 4. Joints seem to be your primary. So I just want to point that out real quick, that the suit of joints, represented in traditional tarot decks as wands, the suit of joints represents the element of fire and encompasses matters of spirituality, creativity, energy, and passion. No joint is lit without the aid of fire. So I know you're working on a few different creative projects right now, a few different writings. This feels tied to that. So that wand energy feels related to that too. You can't foil harmony that easily. Even upside down, the 4 of joints offers up its security and safety. That's 2 cards in a row that talk about security and safety. There could be minor tremors of tension threatening your stable foundation, but they're no match for your personal exploration and growth you've dedicated yourself to. Oh, hello, welcome. And that's underscored by the present, the Magician, at the very beginning.
Good, dude. You got all money. You can buy my ass back later.
Spread before the Magician are the spoils of each tarot suit: buds, bongs, pipes, and joints, each representing the 4 elements, all of which the Magician will harness to create that elusive 5th element, the breath of the gods. That's a sign for you to take action too. Creativity and transformation are key here. Decisions to be made, commit to your passions. Time to turn insight and self-knowledge into action. Smokers and tokers can be movers and shakers, as we already know. Oh, you did not miss it all. I mean, I did the dailies and stuff like that, but it'll be recorded and I'll post it immediately after, so that as soon as it's done, it'll be posted. And then I'll just update later on with my notes.
Yeah.
So right now I am open to all requests. These are the personals, yes. But I am open to all requests right now, and I'm finishing up with Rhea. So if you have a personal one, drop it down. And I can, if you have a question about, like, say, tomorrow's protest, you want me to do a quick reading on that? I can do a couple tarot, like a 1 or 2 tarot spread on that. But long story short, it was really good. It's a really good day tomorrow. We're going to enjoy it a lot. Okay. The 10 of Pipes.
Then you can damn that knife with that. Oh, no,
right.
behind us.
Again, these scattered pieces of pipe were necessary in order to make way for new, better pipes. So don't hold yourself hostage with regret about the past. This may be rock bottom, but defeat precedes a new dawn. Resistance is futile. I love that. Okay. And then that is underscored by the 9 of joints, the future. 10, 9. Just pointing that out. Call it TLC or THC, weed has been necessary medicine since its first discovery. And the 9 of joints reminds you to stand up and advocate for what you need to heal, grow, and persevere. Your right to trust and defend yourself. Just remember that defense and defensiveness are not the same
You're a
thing.
little bitch, bro. You had to get bought back and run us over with the car. You fucking suck. It's Call of Duty, not fucking GTA and shit. Go back to fucking Fortnite, you piece of shit.
Sounds like they were in Florida running people over. Get it? Didn't. Because they run over protesters in Florida.
Like, we killed that dude. They bought him back, and he came with a vehicle to boss over. That's what I'd be like. Oh, pussy bitches.
Resistance is futile. Yes. Yes, this is mix of tarot and witchcraft and fun stuff like that, and Call of Duty ASMR in the background.
Fuck the bitches.
Ooh, you know what? We did my standard deck for for the thing, and I'm gonna section this off, Rhea, and send that to you once I get a chance. I promise. I promise I will try.
Did you see that shit?
I did not. Oh shit! No, you were gone. I saw that. You know how they have the kill cam on the Call of Duty? I just watched my husband's character go off into a building and then get shot. I'm like, no, motherfucker, that is that's shady shit. You run. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull a couple of cards from this deck. Hello, Tower, for the protest for tomorrow. I love the Tower. I know other people don't like the Tower. I love the Tower card. Oh, my thunderstorm stopped. That's why it's so quiet. You have to fix that. Manifesting the thunderstorms for tomorrow. It's a weird... Yes, glitch. Yes. They glitch out, yeah. But yeah, it's a weird next 30 days, I feel. I don't know if you got a chance to read my monthly spread for June, but this whole month is wonky with the energy. Everything is in the air, and the thunderstorms that are like the actual literal thunderstorms that are crossing the different areas of the United States right now, like on the East Coast. I know we have a few. Like we're getting some tonight here in Ohio. Haha, yay! I just did one a little bit ago. That's what this candle spell is for right here. The very first rune I pulled was Hagalaz, which means hail and storms, which made me happy. And then we also had like a gift from the gods. Need necessity. We had comfort and joy and movement. I'm excited. All the witches on TikTok are like, oh my God, everything is in the air. And I'm sitting here like, I'm excited. Am I the only one who likes the Tower moments? Because I don't feel Civil War. I feel more taco memes. Storm, baby, storm. Oh, I love the rainy night. I love the rainy night. So I want to hear the thunder, watch the light go as the lights touch the sky. So beautiful to me. That was one of my dad's favorite songs. All right. So this is just a quick verification, I'll say. I'm going to call this a quick verification of the next day for tomorrow, June 14th. What is going on tomorrow? Woo! The Devil reversed. That was in the first spread I showed you guys. We had the Devil reverse, so breakaway of evil, a breakaway of the chains that bind us. Just a confirmation.
Yeah, well,
Got the Fool. That popped up in the other spread I did. The confirmation. Oh my God. So we've got a card from each spread already to confirm.
they still use me for
The consistency.
something like that.
Love it.
For any purposes. That was
King of Joints. This was also in the first spread. Okay. Okay. Three of Bongs, Three of Cups reversed. That's past, present. Wheel of Fortune. This is in my monthly spread. And then the Page of Buds. This is the Page of Pentacles. This was in our daily spread for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. For Tuesday. But this is for tomorrow.
That just spoke to you fun. Yet.
Okay. Ooh. I'm excited. So the devil reverse is what we start off with. Spirits are confirming. Unlike most cards, the devil gains hope upon reversal. Now is the time to seek light and joy, to find solutions and make positive moves. Healing is the word of the day, and you're beginning to see what that requires of you. That's underscored by the past, the Three of Cups, or the Three of Bongs reversed. I keep censoring myself because of TikTok, and I'm like, I don't have to do that here because this is my fucking Substack. I can say whatever the hell I want. As is true with many reverse presentations, the Three of Bongs represents imbalance. Relationships don't achieve equilibrium on their own. Everyone has to put in the time. Check your friend and support groups to make sure petty factors like gossip aren't undermining everyone's harmony. Ooh, I just threw out of my hand there. So it seems like gossip might be leading to the hope upon reverse. The Fool. Don't be well fool. This card is not an admonition of any sort. Rather, the Fool is all of us as we set out. The Fool is all of us as we set out. Innocence, braving the unknown, taking a calculated risk on a new beginning, a leap of faith, buying your first baggie, if you will. There is plenty of reason for optimism and promise. That's underscored by the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Life has, as you know all too well, its highs and its lows. Upside down, the wheel card doesn't necessarily bring bad news. Rather, it may just acknowledge a period of difficulty and could even symbolize coming to a place of meaningful closure. Perseverance is the right response. And I don't really know if that one was which orientation that was, but I'm taking this as reversed. It was upright in the other spread. King of Joints. This was upright in both spreads. This is the last card. Now that's how you hold a joint. As with his fellow kings, the King of Joints occupies a place of strength, leadership, skill, and ability. Problems? What problems? The king knows himself. He knows exactly what it takes to succeed, and he gets it done. Now, this was in my other reading. I was saying that this, as the King of Wands, felt very similar to the energy of Gavin Newsom or another male figure in Congress like him, like Alex Padilla, how he was standing up. So anybody, and the name escapes me, but I believe there was also a senator from Hawaii who was talking about the situation as well. There were so many situations today; it's hard to keep track. But them talking about what's happening, and that is the energy that is the King of Joints, because America has no kings. We are fighting back against that idea, and that's underneath the Page of Fuds.
Nice.
The future is the Page of Fuds, which I love. In the tarot deck, pages represent promising new beginnings, such as excitement and promise of new and healthy leaf growth, and this one's no exception. But pages can also be hasty in their youth.
You stole my fucking kill. I was trying to do it.
But pages can also be hasty in their youth, so marrying your passion for dreaming with attention to detail is key to a good outcome. Harness that youthful energy and get to work. That is very much on par with both of the tarot readings that I went through for tomorrow. So I will definitely call that a consistent reading on that. Any other requests? I'm happy to go for at least another 8 minutes. I'm just going to take a quick Binkus bonkus. Time to hit the bonkus. And I shall be right back. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was just coughing really hard. I didn't want to cough in your ears. Ha. Ooh.
It's all I heard. Seriously?
Yeah, I just mute whenever I whew, take a. So usually I'm like, yes, I see you. I got your comment. And then I'm like, 1 second, because I'm like dying over here coughing. So I'm going to mute one more second. Whew. Okay. I'm not dying, I swear. Okay, I'm better. Jack Skellington? Perfect.
You gotta fall.
Read my mind. I was just about to ask.
Just chill over there.
Okay.
But
I love this stuff too. Put this one away. Yep. In about an hour, my full tarot reading for tomorrow will be available to read on Substack, along with an audio version if you prefer to listen. Paid subscribers, you get access to it right away. So anytime I do any specials, which I'm going to start doing a deep dive where whenever there's like a big thing coming up, like tomorrow with the No King's Day protest, or if it's requested, probably like once a week. Maybe a little less often, just kind of depends on what the desire for it is. But I'll do a deep dive into a day and see what it holds. And if you're a paid subscriber, you'll just get access to it immediately as soon as it's posted. And then if you are a free subscriber, it will become available on like a specific day at a time. All of my tarot readings are free. Paid subscribers are not necessary. You get access to the exact same content. You just get access to it a little bit later. If you do get a paid subscription, you get like a spell jar. There's some right up here. I have some big ones and some small ones. This is one that I did for the United States Constitution, and I shake it a lot to, protect the fuck out of it. And it seems to be working so well. Like you can see that's the, I don't know how you can see it, but there's the paper right in there that says, protect the Constitution of the United States of America. And that's in there. So keep that. Oh no, you don't, like, I totally understand. The subscriptions are 100% voluntary basis. I'm just kind of showing you guys what you can get if you ever desire to purchase a spell jar real quick while I have the first jar. This is an example of like a fertility jar I did. Rhea, this is yours.
yeah, I'm just jumping over a fucking wall. We should probably all.
Pardon the nightgown. We've got another one for Rhea here. So these are like my large ones. This is the kind you would get if you, like subscribe to the regular. If you just wanted like a little mini like these, occasionally I throw out the little minis for free.
How did they work?
Think of these like batteries, rechargeable batteries. I keep them up here so that they can always gather the energy while I'm doing my magic shit. The smaller ones just need to be recharged a little more often. I tend to bring those out and put them on here a little more frequently so that they can absorb more energy. These bigger ones, they last a little longer before they need a recharge. Anything from protection to heal my pet to help me get a job to help me find the love of my life. Like this is like a little example of a $5 one. 3 minis for $5 or like a small for $5. The most I ever charge is like $25, and that's really just the cost of supplies. So if you subscribe, the monthly, for example, is $5 a month. Then you get one of those jars, whatever size, your preference, stuff like that. Sorry for the little advertisement spiel. Just realized I had some new people listening that didn't know my spiel yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that. And again, occasionally I throw out those minis for free. So if you ever like just say, hey, you know, I'm going on an airplane and I'm scared. Could you do a little something for me? That would be a time when I would probably do like a mini spell jar for free. Like I absolutely. One of those things where like it's a one-time event. 100% contact me. I am happy to do those little mini spells. I have so many little mini jars. It's no problem for me to occasionally do those for free. If you ever have something that you just want a little extra magic for. And you can always get into the chat for that. I'm shuffling these really good because I don't know how well I shuffled them last time, and I just don't want to get a bunch of the same votes. Last Awakened Souls, this is for you. This is for your next week. Let's see what it has to offer you. Oh, I love it. These feel. Ooh. Right away, we're starting off with the 8 of Potions reversed. I did get that just because it was on sale for $1. Personal preference, I understand the optics argument. I wholeheartedly understand it. If that would make you feel safe, do it. 100%. Personally, I am not in a big city. I feel safe enough that I would rather exercise my free right to wave whatever the fuck kind of flag I want. If I had a Palestinian flag, if I had a Mexican flag, if I had a pride flag, I would be waving that in conjunction with my American flag because I'm a fucking American and that is my flag just as much as anybody else's in this country. So I would be waving as many as I could, but I understand the argument. And therefore, do what makes everybody who's going to this, everybody who's going to protest tomorrow, do what makes you feel safe. You don't have to go all out with the face paint just because somebody else suggested it for, the middle of New York City or LA. I am not in New York City or in LA. I am in the middle of like a semi-rural area of Ohio. I am not in any danger. Plus, I have the Second Amendment as well. Ooh. Hey, Sierra. Sorry, my phone's about to die, so I'm going to have to swap. Oh, that is not ready yet. Stupid thing. I'll give it a few more minutes. I'm going to have to swap this so I can charge my phone here in a minute, but that's all right. So we start with the 8 of Potions reversed for you. Never apologize for spending time with your mother. This is recorded. It will be posted. Ooh, it's 11 o'clock and there's 11 people watching. Hello. Look at that. All right. So this is for Awakened Soul. You also have the Star. I love the Star. This is one of my favorite cards. Hello. Even when it is, only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. And you have the 2 of Potions. I think you had this reverse last time, so it's interesting that that popped up again. I wonder if the situation that had this reverse last time is going to resolve itself. Okay. Past, you have the Page of Presents reversed.
You gotta work on your trash talk. You gotta work on your trash talk. We wiped them like a boy. What?
Which one are you? This one? Which way? This way? Okay. Sorry. That they were yelling in my head saying yes, no, yes, no. My guides. Judgment is your present. And future is the Knight of Candles. Ooh, you have a page, a knight, a major arcana, 8 and 2. That's fun. So this is for your next week. Eight of Potions. I love the imagery in this deck. Isn't this beautiful? Okay. Reverse the Eight of Potions indicates you have a choice to make. Something in your life has reached a tipping point. Will you tough it out, or is it time to move on? Only you know the answer, but sometimes it's best to let sleeping dogs lie, bury the past, and move on. Speaking of, that is underscored by the past, which is the Page of Presents reverse.
Got one over here. Yeah. Why is this?
Reverse, the Page of Presents is disappointed and frustrated. Things haven't turned out quite as they were expected to. Learn from this experience, cut your losses, and move on. Look at that, the same exact message twice. We get it. There are more opportunities for success on the horizon. That was just redundant. That was rude. Okay. The Star is next.
He was right behind us.
So the top three are kind of like the events of your next week and what prompts them. So the past underscores this event, the present underscores this event, and the future underscores this event in your week. Sorry if that sounds complicated or weird. Again, this is all intuitive chaos. The Star represents trust, faith, and a newly found clarity. When all feels lost, have hope. Like Zero's glowing jack-o'-lantern nose, the Star will light your way and guide you forward. Now is the time to look to the skies and dream. The Star is here to illuminate the visionary in you. Let go of self-doubt that's weighing you down, because inspiration is ready to carry you to new heights. And that instance is underscored by another major arcana card, Judgment. We all have pivotal decisions to make in our lives. Will yours land on the naughty list or the nice list? Now isn't the time to be hasty and impulsive. Consider your actions and choices carefully and take time to think things through. Remember that all actions have reactions. Be sensible and stay true to your conscience. All right. And then finally we have
Oh,
the Two of
God,
Potions.
someone's right behind me. He's finishing. What the fuck? Who the hell did he come from? Oh, we just got fucking. Yeah, dude, this dude's just literally spawned up behind me.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Damn.
Huh?
I saw that.
Yeah, the dude spawned up behind me. And just,
Did he just like whack you with the fucking sword?
Yeah, he just.
Ooh. I expect when I turn around in Call of Duty to see, like pew-pews, because that's usually what it is. No, that was straight up like katana, like, wow. I was like, oh shit. I was not ready for that. This is a quality time together because we're parents and we both have our own what's the word? Mom brain moment. Hobbies, I guess. Hobbies? Interests? Whatever. Yeah, hobbies. So this is our quality time together. We do our hobbies together. I love you, honey.
Love you. Yeah, I think you just didn't want to play anymore.
No, I want to play. It's just that it requires me literally being away from you, or we need to like fucking. Exactly, it's decompression time. We used to play video games together, but since one or both of us has to run up to get the kids every now and then, it's hard to do that. You're in complete harmony with someone special in your life. Whether this is a work-related partnership, a romantic relationship, or a friendship, it's positive for you both. Be sure to stay supportive of each other. This connection has major growth potential. And that is underscored by the future. So this is a friendship that will lead into the future with the Knight of Candles reversed.
One way.
How
do you guys that, man?
Here, the impulsive enthusiasm of the Knight of Candles leads to frustration and chaos.
Yeah, that don't always save you.
It's time to rein in your wild side and focus your energy on the journey at hand. You won't make any progress if you don't pay attention to where you're going. All right. timing with thunder. Oh,
He was hiding in the bathroom.
I'm gonna swap these real quick. Ugh, hate this one. I need to fix my setup and get new shit, but that costs money. Spider-Man Mountain timeout. Worth it though, because it means I'm not wasting money on daycare for somebody else to mess with my kids. Again, as soon as this is like ready after I end it, it will post automatically. And then I will just go in and edit the description, but otherwise I won't mess with it. And that will be available. Still doing Chance for Lightning tomorrow.
Yes.
Chance of that already. I am doing lots of, I know people on my TikTok feed were saying they had tower and they were like getting nervous. I'm like, if you look at the actual imagery of the tower.
We're down to 8 people.
Okay. Look it up. I have to find it real quick because that's bothering.
That is bloody out.
One thing I love when I'm doing the tarot is it's not always about the traditional meaning behind the cards. It is about the artwork and the message that you can find in the symbolism.
Yep.
Everything is not always literal. Everybody was freaking out when they saw the tower. But what do you see in that card? I see a king falling from his tower, a crown getting knocked off by lightning, dark clouds, storms.
No.
That, if you're getting the tower for this weekend for tomorrow, ooh, it's 11:11. If you're getting the tower for tomorrow, I'm stoked because look at what that means in artwork.
There's all three of them.
Ignore the traditional meaning, and exactly, he is off his high peak. He is falling from that peak of power, knocking that crown off. It's a beautiful card. I love this card. People are like, "Oh my god, your tower is so scary." Fuck you. This is a beautiful card. There are no bad cards in a tarot deck. None. Every single card is an amazing card. It's how you interpret it and the context that makes the interpretation a negative or positive outlook. Well, exactly. Knock this wannabe king off his ass.
Got
him.
We won.
Yes! Victory!
I went around like half of the fucking people over with the car.
Like in Florida, apparently.
I was like, fucking everyone else does it to me.
Everyone else does it to me.
Everyone else does me over with the fucking car.
Match that energy, baby. Match that energy.
What's your favorite phrase so far this year? Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around, find out. I'm just curious. I'm just gonna pull one card. I just want to see what this deck has to offer for tomorrow, the 14th. Just consistency, you know? I just silent error. The whole point of a good hypothesis is that it garners similar results over and over again. Whoops. The Hierophant.
Eliminations.
Oh, that's new. But we have the Hierophant. Knight of Presence. That's funny. I'll take the Hierophant because that was the top. That's funny. So, The Hierophant. If you know, you know. That's been in every. Okay. The Hierophant is a teacher and a leader who values traditions, rules, and order just as much as the mayor of Halloween Town. Do you have a trusted mentor in your life? Whether they're an elected official like the mayor or a teacher, community leader, or spiritual counselor, look to them for guidance. Even if you don't agree with all their ideas and processes, learning from them will help you form your own opinions on how to manage your life. Now, in the other ones, oh, yes, that's right. June 14th, Leo. I forgot about that. Thank you. 14th. Pope Leo is on the 14th, and the Temperance. Temperance is represented by the number 14. The Empress is a number 3. But Temperance is a gorgeous card. I love it. In the other two spreads, the Hierophant was reversed, which would indicate, are you feeling rebellious and dissatisfied with the status quo? It might be time to turn your back on tradition and go your own way. Trust yourself. So 2 of the spreads have the Hierophant reversed. So having the Hierophant pop up, that's definitely consistency. So, I want to do a quick one then for Pope Leo. And I'm going to stick with this deck. Making sure the babies are okay. The babies are still asleep.
But like I don't put it like bit active.
So Pope Leo is doing his mass tomorrow. Isn't it at the same time? Could someone just fact check me and pull that up and let me know what the deal is with that, please? That'd be helpful. Just so I'm not spreading misinformation or just
Oh, dude, yeah,
whatever.
It's nasty. Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, so this is for
Oh yeah, it's got
Pope Leo the 14th for tomorrow. Pope Leo is as young as my mom's. Pope. Here we go. Ooh, is that why we have the sun? Oh my God. Oh my God. Pope Leo gets the sun. That's why we had the sun in the main spread. I'm going to have to update that in my midnight thing tonight. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, you sit a little bit further than that. I'm seeing.
2:30 program kickoff mass at 4, all central. Got it. Central time. Okay, so if it's central time, then that would be like an hour after. So 5 p.m. mass for Eastern time. Is that right? 10 of presents reversed. Okay, who's gonna get the big thread? Because his message feels important. Okay, 5 p.m. Eastern. All right. So that'd be 3:30 Eastern program kickoff. Mass at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central Time. Okay. So that's like what, an hour or so before the start of the parade or whatever. So I think I saw the parade was supposed to be at like 6:30. The star reversed. Oh, Temperance. Temperance was the card underneath that. That's funny. Two of Needles.
You
Parade
like
6:30.
freaking
So about an hour and a half after the mass is when the parade is supposed to start. Supposed to.
like I look huge on my B star.
No, you don't. Hopefully. Oh, shit.
Yeah, and
4 of needles. 3 of presents. What is the central theme for his spread? The world reversed is the central theme of this spread. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is an interesting spread. Okay. So at the top of the deck, the Ace of Presents reversed. Middle of the deck, we have the Page of Presents reversed. Oh my God, consistency. These are like, oh my God. Middle of the deck, the Chariot. That's new. And bottom of the deck, King of Candles. That's the King of Wands or the King of Joints. That's hilarious. That's consistent. Okay. So just looking at this, we have 1, 2, 3 cards all on the outskirts that are consistent with the other 2 spreads I did for tomorrow in general regarding the protests and regarding the day. So that's fun. I love that we have both the card for the sun, but there's no sun in it. And we have the Chariot, which features the moon. Okay. So for Pope Leo, we start with the sun. Come on. When cloudy skies pass, the sun comes out, shining warmth and happiness on everyone's lives. The excitement, renewed energy, and joy Jack experiences when he discovers Christmastown perfectly embody the energy of the Sun Tarot card. If you've been sad or troubled lately, the sun is a sign you're about to feel a very positive shift in your life. Use this rejuvenating energy to reconnect with good friends and enjoy yourself. There's so much enthusiasm in this tarot card. It signifies a powerful time for inspired brainstorming. Brainstorming. I love that. Next, we have the 10 of Presents reversed. This card indicates you may have an unhealthy relationship with wealth. Are you acting like the giant snake encircling your vast treasure and unwilling to share? Remember, you didn't get here by yourself. You had help and support along the way. Now it's your turn to help and support others. Interesting. I wonder if that's what his mass is going to be about. A reminder. The Star reversed.
Ooh.
The star represents trust, faith, and newly found clarity. When all feels lost, have hope. Like Zero's glowing jack-o'-lantern nose, the star will light your way and guide you forward. Reversed, are you feeling confused, lost, or disoriented, or discouraged? Don't despair. The star is a comforting beacon of light. Trust in yourself, you'll find your way out of the fog. Your dreams are still possible. You just need to believe in them again. I love that card so much. 2 of Needles.
You can go everywhere. I'll let you hold our actual stairs.
You're not seeing eye to eye with someone in your life, and things are coming to a head. You've communicated your thoughts and feelings, and so have they, but you're still in disagreement. Sometimes all you can do is give your best advice and be supportive without standing in the way. Ultimately, you can't control what other people decide to do. What was I just talking about earlier? You cannot control what others do. You can only control yourself. Double that energy with the 4 of Needles. The main message of this card is rest. Whether you're recovering from a recent battle or need to recharge and prepare for the future, it's time to pause and collect yourself. Beautiful. Then we have the Three of Presents. Teamwork makes the dream work. Whether you're making presents for Santa Claus to hand out on Christmas Eve or working on something a little more mundane, the Three of Presents indicates it's time to work with others to accomplish your objective. I bet this is all about his mass for tomorrow, his whole messaging. I'm excited to watch and see what that's all about. Then we have the world upside down as the central theme of his spread. The world represents the completion of a long, life-changing adventure. Whether this journey has taken you to magical new places or you've been on a more personal internal adventure to self-discovery, you've come out on top. Congratulations. Reversed, if you're finding it difficult to let go of something that was once important to you, remember that endings can be healthy. Sometimes you need to close one door before you can open another. Who knows? The next step may lead to an adventure more wonderful than you ever imagined. This very much is on par with the moving on and letting go energy of the Five of Cups that I had pointed to in the previous spread. Ace of Presents. Reversed. The fact that the Ace of Pentacles has come up reversed 3 times. If you're presented with an opportunity that sounds too good to be true, take time to examine it carefully. Things might not be as great as they initially seem. Be discerning and remember it's okay to decline any offer that doesn't feel like it's a right fit for you. This felt very much like a waste of money, a waste of the parade. And if not, if they still go through with the parade, then they've wasted fucking money just on it. And the amount of money it's going to take to fix the roads that they're going to damage for it. It's so authoritarian and dystopian, and we are going to call and fight back and tell them, y'all suck, fix this bullshit. Cause if they don't, it's rebellion. What's that guy's? Revolution. Reasons for revolution. Reverse, the Page of Presents is disappointed and frustrated. Things haven't turned out quite as they were expected to. Learn from this experience, cut your losses, and move on. There are more opportunities for success on the horizon. Then we have the Chariot, literally moves on. How amazing is that? With determination, focus, and drive, Jack steers his sleigh through the night sky, delivering presents on Christmas Eve. The Chariot represents progress, forward momentum, and the harnessing of inner strength to overcome obstacles in your way. Jack stops at nothing to make his dreams come true. This singular commitment to a goal is what the Chariot is all about. Don't get sidetracked, because there's no time for doubts. Continue forward with fierce determination, and don't let anything stand in your way. And finally, the King of Candles, the one that has also been in all 3 spreads. The King of Candles is capable, celebrated leader who focuses on the. Let me try that again. The King of Candles is a capable, celebrated leader who focuses on the big picture. Like the Pumpkin King himself, he is a visionary with a knack for bringing people together and inspiring them to work toward a common goal. You can see why that is not Taco. You can see why that is somebody else who is bringing the people together. It's a male energy. It is a masculine energy, for sure. And it's giving Gavin Newsom just because he's been the one in the news lately, but it could be any of the other men in a position of power to speak up and do so. So I am excited. That is so much consistency. And you saw it here first. Any other requests before I end the live? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all of the fun things. The fun thing about being here instead of TikTok is they can't censor me here. This is mine. I can say whatever I want here, as long as I'm not being, overtly obscene. I can say what I want without being horribly censored. I got a comment removed today by TikTok by saying, "You're a peach." I said, "You're a peach. You sound like a peach." That comment got removed by TikTok like that. That's fucking censorship. You are not going to convince me that TikTok did not get bought out by Meta, because this shit happened as soon as TikTok went dark and then came back on again. It's been getting worse and worse and worse ever since. So nobody's ever going to tell me. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Exactly. Before that, someone told me my dad was a loser. And I was like, oh, yeah. He died on July 4th, 2011. So now you're just an ass. And I didn't even say ass. I said donkey. I put an emoji of a donkey. That got deleted. And then Appeal brought it back. But
What?
I wanted to share this picture, but
I'm gone.
He's not in here yet. I have to get another one because there's too much of him.
You snapped me out.
It says, Little Undertaker's modest urn coffee can. Great for moms, dads, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and other loved ones. Our most modestly priced receptacle. Yes, it says, hello, my name is. Or hello, my name was, actually. Rest in peace.
Somebody grabbed the lid out. Can.
And ingredients, the dearly departed. Ashes to ashes. Yeah. Oh my god. Again, pardon the mic out.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking 11 at night. I wasn't drunk, but then I took a shower, and I'm not putting everything back on after I took a shower. No, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
Let's go record. Still record.
Okay. It has been a night.
Stop it.
Hello.
Oh, I should do it.
Chaos Witch Count. I wear it as my gown, but it's not.
Why'd you guys stay down to the ground?
See-through or anything. I got it at Hot Topic. At this point, I'm just avoiding writing because I'm writing a sad story right now for the Blue Illusional podcast, and it's it just makes me so sad. Jonathan Joss, the voice of the King of the Hill, Jonathan Joss, the voice of John Redcorn in King of the Hill, was murdered on June 1st in a hate crime. His neighbor, who is allegedly, is probably the reason that his house burnt down. And that his dogs died. 3 of them. He and his husband came home to get mail. And this is the same day that the fucking King of the Hill reboot is announced. They just went to go get their fucking mail, and they're greeted with the skeleton of their dead dog. And their neighbor shouting fucking, obscenities and slurs and homophobic slurs at them because he's bisexual and married to a man. And Jonathan Joss pushed his husband out of the way of the bullet that ended up taking his life. So his husband is still here today, Tristan de Gonzalez. I'm sorry, I'm writing it. I'm on brain, so names are escaping me. There's Kilmar Abreu Garcia, there's Jimena, there's her father, there's so many. There's so many. And the police, this is in, I believe, in Texas. And the police originally said, oh, this is not a hate crime. They ruled it not a hate crime. The motherfucker came out yelling homophobic slurs at him before shooting.
Oh, dude, I know.
How is that not, by definition, a hate crime? So that tells you exactly what kind of police are working in that district. And again, the fucking day, the start of Pride Month, we start off by murdering a legend on the King of the Hill, somebody who was in Parks and Rec, somebody who was in so many things. Not just as an actor, as an activist. So I'm avoiding writing it because it's emotionally heavy, but this talking about it is going to help me get my ass up and fucking write it. I feel bad because the vigil for Jonathan Joss was actually last Sunday, the 8th. So I missed being able to tell people about it because I was so shocked by the news on the 1st that I needed like a week and a half almost to even process it. And then I started writing it. I'm like, motherfucker, I missed it. So then I felt bad. But I'm human. I had my therapy. I took my medicine. I feel better. And I just want to write a piece that is going to honor his memory in a way that he deserves. That's all. I just want to write something that is going to, I don't know. I hope it sends a positive message to his family. That's all. Having lost so many people I love for so many reasons. Oh God, I'm mad at Max Miller, my house rep. He's trying to use the fentanyl crisis in order to push the racist agenda of using ICE and military against Black and brown citizens. So that pissed me off because my brother Tyler OD'd on fentanyl.
You got 2 to our right.
The night before the January 6th Capitol riots. I learned of the Capitol riots. And then 30 seconds later, while I was reading these stories of the Capitol riots and as it was happening in real time, 30 seconds later, I get a phone call from my mom. And like I could almost tell before I even answered the phone this. And then she gives me the news. And I had to immediately call work and figure out how we were going to go down to, at the time we were living in Colorado. And this is, again, 2021, so COVID. How we were going to go down to Florida safely. Thankfully, we didn't have kids at the time. We were trying to have kids. And I ended up getting pregnant while we were down there. But I'm mad because Max Miller for Ohio House District 7 tried to use, fentanyl crisis. I am like 99% sure that the fentanyl that my brother OD'd on did not come from neither Mexico nor Canada. It was homegrown. It was homemade. It was here in the good old US of A. And even if it came in from over the border, so what? It's not going to bring my brother back by you rounding up people and throwing them in concentration camps. Good night, Sierra. Sorry for the downer at the end of the night. I just trying to type myself up for and get myself motivated, basically. And gotta make sure that this can burns all the way down because
Fine, Mondo. That's it.
we are gonna make it a storm. We don't storm the Capitol. We don't storm the
You
Capitol.
jumped out all over you know.
We make it rain. We cast spells. That's what we do. And if it doesn't work, then I'm just playing toys. Anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and hop off now because I am sufficiently angry. But before I go, I'm going to show off a little book I have here because I think it's a perfect example of how you can, if you're like me, use your cannabis in your craft. I'm sure the TikTok shop sells it if you want to go there. Also, you can just go on like any used bookstore online and you can get it from the library if you just want to read it and not buy it. Because libraries are free and you should take advantage of those because they're amazing and wonderful. Woohoo! And this has information on if you are a Libra or a Scorpio, what kind of strains work best for you. How to use tokes with tarot. What kind of magical herbs there are. Different kinds of ways to cast spells for manifestation. Let's see. Magic Truth Serum. There's Coming Out of the Closet Cannabis Cleansings. Perfect for pride.
So it's floating in front of us.
We have Stoned Spells for money or work. Nighty night. And let's see. Staying off social media, heal trauma.
I think we got Tom's.
All of that fun stuff. So pick up one of these. This is a fun little read if you're new to witchcraft and you like weed. Have a good night.
That's fine.